Let me stop this music. Hey guys, Cubewings here, and today I'll be continuing playing Doki Doki Literature Club Part 2. And we're gonna see if Sayori gets a chance to convince me. And let's get started, shall we? Let's continue this game. Alright, let's do it. Oh, crap. Ah! Is it working? Okay. Alright. So where do we left off here today? This one. Okay. I'm gonna do... Alright. So if you haven't noticed the theme of all these four girls from Doki Doki Literature Club, just pull it out quick. And so let's refresh our memory. Natsuki, simple, childlike, playful. Sayori, emotional, nostalgic, happy, and bittersweet. Yori, complex and dark. Alright. I would say daydream? Yeah, okay. How about... how about, Anchored's Natsuki, right? Yeah, pretty much Natsuki. Oops. It's okay. Okay. Ocean. Oops. Whoa, hey. Let's not get too dark though. Let me see here. Forgive? Okay, yeah, forgive. And then... Aw, man! I'm the last one here again! Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that a club won't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that we're all willing to help you out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Yasuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying that you don't like stewed squid? You? All people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica! That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Your reaction aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You could go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why would it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Sheesh. You worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sergio show me a big smile. Don't let it distract you from the having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sergio before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed. But with everyone back at their actual activities, maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything about Sergio recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I tentatively approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Killwings, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way would you mean? Maybe I was reading it a little bit too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the round room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kid-Winks. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it is not your problem. I just want to ask you knew about anything, but so I'll drop it now. No. It is important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being for my club's members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems a little like I wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she was having a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Key-Winks. Me? However, you come to a conclusion. Well, I probably shouldn't say that too much, but Sorry talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way! Sorry is always like that. She was full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Key-Winks. Have you thought that maybe you've always been seeing of her as so cheerful? Because is that just how she was when she was around you? I said it too much. I'm sorry. What did I do? What did I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusion. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it. But I already know what I wouldn't be able to get her out of her words out of my head. Monica stands in front of the desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much I do care about her. That I'm letting this weight me down so much. Now I feel like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Monica calls out into the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve her poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm also glad you're trying a little bit. Of course. Well, of course, at least I'm trying. What are you emotionally investing in my poems anyway? Isn't it like the more a compliment to me? No! Gross! It's not like I care. It's just that like one of this club has to make sure that we're not slacking up. Really? What were you doing ending up with scaring me anyway? That's, it's like the way you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, but what if I have to put it up with you? Gah! Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach's. Oh, maybe I was scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out of the light as nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is as full of troubles and fears that this diminishes your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be a beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach with the daydreams about each day. I'll be a beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago. Let bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Watch your insecurities in my salty sea, and let me see your shine. Let's leave our memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember, the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be a beach that's watching your worries away. I'll be the beach that daydreams about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart beat. In a way that you thought you left me long ago. But it was let me by your side. Your beach, your own escape, will learn to love yourself again. Oh, it's some sort of song about that? Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about the negative things, so I want to write something about a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and I came out with a message later. Well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Ugh! You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not that I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with the dancing with that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Well done, Cute-Wings. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing your writing like this. It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipate. I need to remember that to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what other thinks. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Kid Wings? Eh? Well, you know what I like to say about that. Writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. And yet, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions. Even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As it always, I believe what the most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some ways or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Your things in a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me, to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not like as bad as you're making it sounds in your head. I just meant like respecting your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I overthink and come to sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. When I went out of my saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright, do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach. In over millions of years of the making, where the wombs of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under the clear blue sky, an expensive bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easy world to get lost in. Is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at you foundation until you give in? On will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toe squishes in the sand. The salty air is Dirabaric. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes in an ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foaming tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to enroll at the shore, drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of anything about to write about, but I did my best to take my methodical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki told me. Natsuki already told me about it. She did. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I had particular interest in her writing style. I just went on her request. I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on a occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. And then Sayori. This is the best one so far. It's really nice, cute. It's really nice, cute Wings. Hold on, let me just check my stream. It's really nice, cute Wings. Thanks. So you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I was just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see you smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, cute wings. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes the one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait! Of course I do! But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you have to something put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. But this is how the poem came out. Something that feels like the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayuri? No! Cute wings? I don't deserve this! You're too nice to me! Why are you doing this? Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady. All of a sudden, if you have fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayuri! I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayuri, I probably never said this before, but I understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what would cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts a honest smile. It's nothing, cute wings. It's just a little rain crown. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm go home a little bit early today. Sayuri. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh, that's so sad. Sayuri doesn't want to show her poem. Hi, cute wings. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Well, whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. What do you also make me happy to see? Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's the funny how your poems and Sayuri poem have been getting more and more similar to each other's every day. I'm surprised you're in syncs with her. Then again, you have been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together. Again, I see. That reminds me about how Sayuri's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Kid Wings, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not! Have you treating her like I always do? Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayuri's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't a time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share the poem with you now. Alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost and drift the sky, victims of a current of the wind. Day after day, I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, The legend is all that reminds the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceased to blow. I fall. And I fall and I fall and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, without him thinking. Before I can speak, she responding in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts up to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And within a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick it up with a gust of wind. I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not too philosophical or anything. But it's always kind of in my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answer, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, it's everything was okay. It wouldn't be really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that's better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that! Anyways, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing of it because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy reading, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of telling you that your writing is good or bad, or it's okay or bad, they wanted to focus on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviate from the usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I didn't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is coming, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to? Anyway, I thought she just went to bed. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you, Natsuki? Natsuki, please show me some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? All the times to not to go home with her, you pick at the time she's not feeling well. So much of you being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. The curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle it all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge is accepted. And as of yourself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me to sign them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me out? Can you help me up with something with Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki's pounding too? Jeez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if can't also be a leader on my own, I want to grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a brain for writing, handwriting, So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in a focus and starts noticing to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'd be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Q-Wings. The only one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate of that. It's Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of the club members. However, if they are going to respond to suggestions like that, I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even I don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica give it a choice. You should have been sitting around on your butt anyway. Natsuki tried to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking of your own. Queuing may not like to be around if you only make him out of to be nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never say that. How could you ever make it a field decoration anyway? Sounds like you're just more making excuses for queuing to. What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking, isn't it? Just look at what you think. Hey guys, just let's settle it down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Q-Wings to decide how do you like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, So I'm sure he's interested. You literally just said, I'm not surprised. I am surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can you just settle this already? Yeah. Q-Wings, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with Sayori! I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Sheesh. Do you really hate us that much? No! Sorry, I didn't mean to be difficult. Just a ticket to club, okay? Just Monica! Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay! You picked me! Hold on a second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is only work already most suitable for the one person, but you already have Surya as well. But Q-Wing was the one who... that doesn't matter! You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decision for the club. Monica, you should have let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you're the guy who... You guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah? We have a lot of work to do, you know. We wouldn't do as much. We didn't do as good of a job if you don't make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of us, Monica. If we wanted the event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So what are you gonna do with the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Kid Wings to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference, Kid Wing? Yuri! Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Natsuki, you fucking suck. You know what? You're childish, and you're a tsundere, and you're useless. You make simple words, and you're like 14 years old. Well, just kidding, you're 18. Me? Are you serious? Why would you, Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No! I was just saying... Would you help me with your dad, Killings? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Kiwings? Me? I guess you could say that I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? What? Everyone is yelling at me. I didn't even do anything. No, it's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Kiwings picked me. And so, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing I will do in an event will compare to that. So. I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. Yeah, you're right, you're immature, you little bitch. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki is the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's word. When she's already in trouble with the words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even though I didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she was trying to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. But Sayori always helps everyone smiles and feel good about themselves. No, I can appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more to do for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contracting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped in my mind. Should I give them my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes! Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll stop being by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that your problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I am the one helping you. Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some ways. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Kiwinks. I think that will make a very productive team. Even you're the only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, don't do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come with another reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the wrong one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As it took us a tremendous effect, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After the exchange, I make my way out to the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this! Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayuri, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what I might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me when she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayuri finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. It's been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert, and is only intimidating person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit, but when she's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning about her. But Yuri outside? I haven't heard a thing about Sayuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reached Sayuri's house, I knocked on the door before entering into myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up with her in room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayuri? Oh, please don't be a scary jump scare. I swear. Oh my god! Ah! Hi, cute wings. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute there's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you? Ah, I guess you're right. It's happened a long time. It's not much haven't really changed, hasn't? Sayori's room is as messy as it always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it would be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning them for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know that? Saria had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparation, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep, there's more silence between us. So Yuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Wings. Eh? Why can't you just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistakes, then I wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have ever been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for this, for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I wouldn't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You were really put me in a trap, Wings. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Wings? I guess I have no choice. I have no choice this time. The thing is, I have really bad depressions my whole life. Do you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What the reason is there anything to do about when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and carry to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just wanted to make everyone happy without anyone worry about me. I'm in shock. I can't figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want it so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betraying as your close friend. Because I even knew I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Wings. did you think I didn't tell you? Because if I had told you, then I would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people trying to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. See you making friends and get closer with everyone in this club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every patch leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, cute wings. There's nothing. Not at all. Nothing at all. That the only thing I could have helped it is if it's everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by the heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah! Cute wings! Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. See you every day makes it worthwhile though. If I make friends with everyone else, then that was just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I cared about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Cute wings. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Cute wings. Sayuri barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want is for her to know that I care. If you have any you to call yourself selfish, then I have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's nothing else that you need to do, then you'll be better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, cute wings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hearts are so warm, and that really scares me too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think it would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have to have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, I don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's so hard for me to keep thinking about when Yori's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worried about too much, but we're definitely to go and have a great time tomorrow. I should focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered my doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I have known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be more common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiosity, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. It would be really embarrassed for my room to be a messy while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snapped Yuri's wrist, which was in a process of opening a desk drawer line. I'm sorry. I wasn't digging for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decoration and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow! I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course! I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And 4 cupcakes, I guess. I determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess it's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like you, actually. Is that so? That makes you feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought you somethings for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Your rummage just through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think it would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with it, your aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of the favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or raw herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeated through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes with the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells like a little sweet flower. It's flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe. I trust jasmine for an event because it provides more than a relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. It feels warmer and your heart pounds more heavenly. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poem? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We wouldn't be using the paper for folding origami. What we would like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would those be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be more beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea what you could be good at this, Yuri. That's so? Well, I suppose I do it a little intense, so as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me? Or is it just more relaxed when she's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Kiwins. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unrails a long strand of red ribbons to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The simple candle has an intricate pattern of waves each into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. That looks very fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each to their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded about. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger made me... Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's such a things to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Is it? Your relaxing expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around my hand. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you get in a knife like this? Curiously of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Catwings! Why would you do that? I didn't expect it to be like that sharp. I barely touched it. I barely touched my L. It's my fault. I shouldn't have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It could cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the one of a closer look. She stares at the noticeable fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth, and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this rest of her afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be stupid things to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and licks her index finger in return. Kid Wings! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I know it would be a bad idea. Not for sure this real Roman at just my all. The air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Kid Wings. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbons like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the air paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all outside by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of the watercolor paint tablets. We'll need to about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not! 6 cups of water? I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water, it's okay. If you fill the cups too much, it would be too diluted. Taking your advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than the full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arms. Nothing. Your face is a little red. It is too hot in here, or anything. No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Your hurley dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablet, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I would like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunshine, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspiration quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri's a kneel, and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get away with each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banners to serve as a color guide when you paint. This kind of reminds me of an elementary school. Painting in a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think it all takes me for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I moved at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya! Sorry! Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It's just startling, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face! There's a droplet on paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I actually got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I get the towel right away. I rushed out and fetched a small towel, and then I dipped it in the hot water. I returned to her room and kneeled back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah! I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes, an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in the days, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Your gently fingers wrapped it around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arms. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than I was just expecting a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little bit lightheaded today. I didn't mean to spice out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that was transpired. I had to retrieve her own brush and continue to follow Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with the white dots that looks like stars, looking at the banner as a whole, and it's very pretty, natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy for the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add me the letter now? Not yet. I need to try it first. That's true, but I want to take a while. Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then I will bring it in the morning. I can do the letters in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Totally, that's fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you glad it's over. I was wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the most important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I should be toward anything. Gathering all things, yours seems a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets any opportunity to spend time with her friends in a relaxing environment. But it doesn't mean like the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk to her in front of the door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need to bring me tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have much as time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whatever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, so. You're thoughtful, Kiwis. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh! Holy fucking shit! Don't come closer to me! I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't think get a chance to. Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Hi, Kiwings. Sayori! Just now we weren't. It's okay, Kiwings. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but we're already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want me to come over today. Well, I tried to stay in my room, but imagination was being really mean to me. So I have to come here and see it for myself. So what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri? And how close you got to her? It makes me really happy. That's when you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Kiwings? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why did it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sawyer, don't say that. It's true. It's true, Kiwings. If I wasn't here, then I wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Why wouldn't you have to put up with me being selfish? Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about that? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden of your mind. It's making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for something else, for anything else. So even that it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on my shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Kiwings. I'm really scared. Why are you scared? What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, Is it true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Cute wings. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. That's enough. That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arms and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori, I love you. Ah! Now I'm feeling sad. Ah! I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way. There's no way you could like more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helps me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. And that's why I accepted any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll be both happy. We'll be both happy. Cute wings. This is the saddest thing I ever saw in Doki Doki Literature Club. Suddenly, Sayori wraps in her arms tightly around me. Cute wings. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in your arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Cute Wings. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. I'm gonna skip this. I'm not skipping. Save it. This is very depressing. What is this? Sayori. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why would the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Cute Wings. It's okay, Cute Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everyone to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Cute Wings. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even I get really, really sad. This is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. This is just, it feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me? Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more than uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having fun as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can't comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I don't know what it gives give it everything I got. Sayuri is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Alright, I'm gonna load this part. I know what happened. And then when Monica mentioned why Sayuri isn't here, because why? Like after the festival, she freaking commit some sort of like a noose on that. I know what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna take another route with Natsuki because she is next. She's totally next. Alright, let's do it, shall we? Let me see here. I screwed up. We're gonna skip this part. I hear Natsuki uttering an expectorous sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelves. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes manga is those things you can't. Admittedly, you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway? I heard it bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. A long volume of manga out of midst of stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches out of the hand. She then turns into a box of mangas and slips the volume right into the middle of the wrist. Much better! Sitting in a box set with one box missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a close look at the box sets she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it either way out of my democratic, or is it simply terrible? If you're gonna judge, you could go through the glass on that door. She points in the classroom. Hey! I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was a ton of your for your voice. But I will tell you one thing, Kiwings. Consider listening straight of the literature club. Don't judge it by its books by its covers. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the box right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. A succeeding bow. Don't just stand there. Wah! Natsuki grabs my hand and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Would a chair more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs would work. We can read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Ah! Don't say that! You're making me feel weird about it! Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it is particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. How? Wow! How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes very now and then. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, what are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet. So I can talk about the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew up these since it are rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that I didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where I was obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, as there's all kind of drama. Like when they're all getting into the backstories and where something romance starts to happen. And that's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimate you. Hey, wait! What is that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives it a little shove. I don't like Natsuki. He's really rude in my opinion. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you for full power. Good save. It's good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. It's just a guess. But there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why doesn't that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. It's just happened to me getting into baking at the same time when I got into this manga. I like I ever getting into baking because it's the manga. I feel bad at anyone that's impersonable. Definitely not a coincidence. I gotta explain Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of the hobbies to pick up from the manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So what am I to judge? Look, what's she doing? Staring at me? We read on a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though we're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of the friends to pick up a series I enjoyed. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub in it? Sheesh. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? Eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? It makes me want to punch him in that face. Urgh! I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of time to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I even keep it in my own room. I don't even want to know my dad would be over to find this. At least we're safe here in the club room. Kept manga was keep kind of the jerk out of it. Ugh! I can't win this, can I? Well, it paid off the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like it's solve any of the problems, maybe, but at least you were enjoying yourself, right? So, jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of her panels. My Nuri is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I should have been talking about that yet. Just keep finishing this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkling with excitement. It starts to contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she doesn't used to share her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words. The feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it is rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you ready with today's poem? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, I just need to make sure we have enough time. Thought you look pretty cozy for me. Natsuki noticed how she has close gotten to me. She hastily slided herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and handed it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you wanna know that what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it at home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really didn't plan on using a spare time to read this. Well, of course, I would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish the one before home, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you by tomorrow. The only part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then, I stand up. I return to wherever I put up myself and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Okay. And then... Okay, well, at least it's starting with things I don't like. First of all, asking me to reread my poems. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Okay, is this the one? Hold on. Michael said, "Ooh, I really feel comfortable if sharing poems really bad." Man, she gets angry so easy. She's short-tempered though. Skip this part. Say Natsuki like that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna skip this shit. Oh shit. The fight. I said Natsuki! Yuri! You're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain into an attempt to pack myself up. I think that would convey feelings with a few words can be oppressive at all. It lets the reader imagination take over. And Natsuki poem, you did a really good job on that. Yeah. It did, didn't I? Showed how much you know. That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me! Natsuki voice whines. Look, we have talked about this yesterday, was right? Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Cyrus nodded vigorously. Yes, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for making waves. Sheesh! Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it. Harder within than she boasted. So Yuri and Monica look away. Anyway. Oh my god, that is very gross. I'm not reading that. That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was trying to help. I'm sure she appreciates Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're in the past, everyone reached each voted right. I hope that worked well for everyone, especially you, P-Wings. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. Not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you could take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what club is for. I disagree, Monica. What about? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Ah, of course. Well, I guess you're the vice president, so Yuri. Yeah, that's right. Bunny! Okay, can we just load again? I messed up again. Gotcha. Did he just slap? Yo. Did he just slap Sayori or something? Yo, what the fuck? It's not long before Natsuki comes up to it unexpectedly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. Pull the first volume of Perfect Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over. Presumably it would be, Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just want to make it sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people in my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyways, let me put it back. Let me put this one back. I'm gonna get this one, okay? Next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off? I forget. The chapter ended when Minor and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up with the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I have to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It all still there. I just have to organize it a bit. The top shelf is above Natsuki's ear. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez! This is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at it when you're all lined up. And why do you waste it on the top shelves? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsed stool that's hanging over. If you want, I can reach it up there and hand them to you. I can get it myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops in the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of the collapsible design. Careful! I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the row of shelves. See? Yeah! The box subtly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops out of the stall. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Sheesh, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way to be able to get a bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I'd say I can do it. I don't need your help, okay? I don't want your help, okay? I gotta get the chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forced the way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desk attached to they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! Natsuki throws over the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls on her wheels back over the closet. It's a little dangerous, since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Shoo! Natsuki climbs onto the chair and then slowly balances on her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat on my back against my side of the doorway and simply watch. Look what she's doing! Freaking careless shit. Aha! There we go! See? I can easily do it now! Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to point it on the shelf below. The chair swells. Natsuki catches herself on the shelves. What are you doing? Can I at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see her. Oh my goodness! We're getting into a fucking Harlem. I can almost see up her skirts. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realized, I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the perfect girl's box set. Easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, cute wings. I don't think I have been down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let it go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. All right. Just let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip of a chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. What are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she realized something, but she loses her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box! What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my Natsuki legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. Oh my god. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels up beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns into chaos in a split seconds. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her, but the box topples out of the hands and the books go flying. I got you. Oh! Holy shit! No freaking way! He just bumped to Natsuki! Doesn't just bumps to me! Oh my god! The full force of Natsuki's body against me, throwing me into the ground. The whole box of books pellet me into the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself in her own arms, and as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ugh. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her sense. She presses her arms straight into the props herself up. Natsuki feels her realization that it's not on the floor that beneath her. Gross! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. Well, what are you thinking? You sicko? Everything okay over here there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happened when you put a manga on the top of your shelves? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Change! Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It sounds like your most recent club members is totally perfect. So I hope you're happy. I didn't summon it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! I look down. Natsuki is leaning on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that is desperately trying to smooth out. It must be a land on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she couldn't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it on the floor. Oh my god! Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you? No! Natsuki's voice squeals. I see tears on her face. I'll help get out this crease, okay? It's particularly your fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No! I don't even care that much! I'm having a really bad day today! Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out from you! I really didn't mean to! It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day. It's so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Perfect Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today. But being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us, and I begin gather the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hose it up in box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get it installed and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelves. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stove. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'll be making it anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up, if you insist. We sat at the same spot as the last time, and then I opened the second volume. Natsuki moves quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste at all. At some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share a poem again. I guess I'll be holding onto this now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I return it to my seat and slip it to a bag into my bag. Okay, I'm gonna skip this part. I already read this part. Sometimes like sad poem. Wait, Yuri is not sharing her poem? Really? Of course I like the Few words from masterpieces. You always get angry. Okay, shut up. I know this one. You know, I'm glad that you appreciate your kind of writing. I mean, I was talking about this yesterday. I've been enjoying sharing my fun writing, so it's like consider lucky, okay? Thanks for being honest. What do you mean? I'm always being honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, okay? Alright, I will. What kind of silly Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad if you get along with her. Already ready to go ahead and read right now. Okay, fuck up. Shut up. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of it make my heart pound? I mean, I thought I would be afraid of what she'd do it to me if I turned her down. If she's so cute, I'll be fun around. That has nothing to do with what I said. Ah, you admit it. Jeez. There's not even any point of this protecting something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just have to think about. It's not like before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone's different. Nobody's a club in his replacement is for you. If you say so. The conversation trails out, and I'm leaving, and I left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault, kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can just lie to her. But if there's something that can makes her happy, I would hate to take it away from her. And that's why there's no point in spectacular. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows? What will happen in that time. Okay, let me see here. Okay, there we go. That was hard. Oh, man. Hey, you. I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There's nothing much time, so... Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like that I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down to her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Come on. Something just came up for a minute. But we can't just start it now. I won't make you wait any longer. Sheesh. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. Something gonna bother you? Then I'm just gonna tell me to leave Luna alone. I will. I mean, sure, you know, I don't feel like anything I'm talking about or anything. She predicted Mama's had last part. Nah, I'll probably make anything making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I'm just thinking about Sayuri, that's it. Sayuri? Think about her? Yeah, she's pretty down today. She doesn't want to admit it to me. So I cannot help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki inhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on it in phasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in any case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then would be the first party we would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people have the old days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because she's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly! If she needs to worry about her, that will be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought it would be way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, does she? Don't get me wrong, anything. We've just been friends for a long time. If Thor would be worried about your friends, I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and start it already. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna skip this part. Probably Natsuki. She hates me. I think Yuri hates me though. See, of course. I know I'm writing. I'm surprised. Of course, I have to face a little bit. It's like I go to anything stupid like that or jealous. I was just like a writer. I was just something on the show spell. Natsuki. What? You're not very competent at writing, aren't you? What are you talking about? Writing is always the best, right? Let's get a because we're sorry going over there and get scared. So she's gonna be best at it, other people they would wait too, right? Keep this. Just tell me what you like my poem. I don't care if you hate them. Please tell me I'm the best. I just want to hear that from someone. I know it sounds stupid. I know there's someone who's sharing a poem like this. Never shared a poem like this, so you know, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of them sharing my poem if people just laugh and say that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want Natsuki trails off. Maybe because of her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip down your poem. I gently wrap the poem with my own hands until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles as she put it into it. Don't read that! Before I pick it back up, Natsuki snatching the poem up on the desk. It's not any good. I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read it this one, okay? But I want to read it. Well, why? Because I like your poem. I really do. Why do I judge you for style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of the poems, I didn't look much into it. And now but I know you're better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. It's hers, she always means well. But sometimes she focuses on simple happiness and she doesn't understand what the people really want. Yeah, I guess because I really not thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry I was a part of their problem. I understand now. You're just not cute. You're a lot more than that. Natsuki! Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clenches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult it this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her bones on the table. You get freaking. Just turn that away. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I didn't like it. It was just a little surprise to read. That's me right now, trying to write a perfect comprehension, and I was being so damn embarrassed. Or I guess I'm not used to hearing such a nice thing coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think a point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say? Well, yeah, I understand. I'm sorry missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm very happy to show this to me. I like it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that. Remember that I can think of these things sometimes too. You know, you're nice to me. Meaningful. I'm glad. Seeing Natsuki satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her soft hands surprise me with consideration. I don't want it. Why not? I just don't want it! Sheesh! I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm gonna keep it. Instead of her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would. Never mind. I'm glad what you wanted. Natsuki back panels on her hands and leave it with that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I could see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put away before someone else sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return my seat so I can put away Natsuki poem. Sticking with Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? Oh, come on, Q-Wings. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in a club every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. I don't even indulge, she end up hating me. I think you misunderstood, Q-Wings. It's not like Natsuki just hates everyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she served her, but she's not that selfish. In fact, you're only one who just indulging her as much as I knew. Is that so? I kind of knew of that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just need to ask you one thing. Ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki, it's kind of unpredictable. Sometimes she doesn't know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might know how to handle her feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, it could end up damaging the club too. And you will do that to me, right? That's how I'm sure responding to Monica. Well, I don't care about her in the club. It's kind of unfair to bring that thing. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you can do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay, that's it. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys would make a meal sound like a work and probably just don't worry, making is a tons of fun. Time will agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that. But that's because never mind, okay? Anyway, you'll find yourself okay of course. That's good. I'm sorry, it's dramatic though. It's a little bit hard to feel like about Yuri? Yuri? She's still sucking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not like a big deal of anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think that Yuri might, by feeling a little unappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do, and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you are really most talented one here, and you're going to help me the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That's what was really important to me for the way that people feel during the performance. So you need to stop being a dumb and give yourself a more credit. Natsuki released her hands and turned around in her directions. You didn't really mean that, didn't you? Not really, but Yuri is the one only surprised. Mako and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Yuri, even though it didn't work perfectly. But I can tell that she's trying to say something Yuri would say at the same time like this, because Yuri helps me every once in a while and feel good about themselves. Sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best, and do a really great event. Yeah. I hope everyone can do their best. With that, there's nothing else more today. I guess it's time to head up. Okay, let's stay a little bit longer. I gotta leave training today, so fair enough. There's nothing else to do. Everyone makes their things. I followed Monica and Yuri out of the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for the weekend. You literally got home and realized you didn't have the time to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea what is still in my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm getting you the number, okay? You better not make it weird. You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives it her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring in all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I figured out since I'm the one-to-one helping, I'm gonna be your nurse. Yeah, that's right. Like, I'm gonna be the guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how would I think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you for when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I like baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh, you didn't say that you were going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that I didn't like that I would like in front of everyone. That's what I would like. That I was looking forward to it. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got into big with someone else before. That's all it is, so. Alright, I get it. Sorry for overacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you Sunday. Never mind. She's off the roof. This morning, poor dad, she told me before, there's a chance I may have a chance. As far as I'm too early for that, anytime, I want to get up and take my butt. I certainly can't wait. Alright. It's been acting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's visit. I kept telling him I should no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help that much. I wonder if she's acting any different when I see the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting a lot of it. We send each other another exchanging numbers to double check, but it was turned into a conversation. She's almost different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She's also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of think so. But putting Natsuki aside, but I haven't heard anything from Sori since she left her. Alright, I'm gonna skip this. And I spent only a few days back home, anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I'm expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform would totally throw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seems totally unfitting in comparisons. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird. So don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside the school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought in a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't expect all the ways to find out the kitchen is and equipped it for the job. You bought everything I asked you, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients I didn't already have them at home. Good. I guess I could count on you into that part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly says that, rather than hesitating. Could it be that she is a little different outside of the school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to make a heavy bag for me. Where's your hospitality, Kiwis? Come on. Since I need a gentleman, I grab the Natsuki holds out to me. Huh! This is ridiculous heavy! I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like a way I underestimate you. It's because I'm too small. I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist in my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. You really hate me being small that much. It's not like I hate. I mean, sometimes I like breaking for you the wrong when you only think I'm avoiding my size. It's funny when I get small when I compare to other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't you take me to weird things because you were all at school? You're getting started or what? It's like I got this kind of song that I can teach you. What? That's a bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey! Why'd you treat me like a kid? I was just trying to be easier than that. I was trying to be a little easier to you, you know? And it's just I don't have a mature at 16 figures like Yuri doesn't mean you treat like that. Natsuki catches her word, and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it! Didn't say anything. I should apologize. Q, I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But that's what you're thinking. Then you should know there are tons of guys who are probably into it, body types like yours. How would... You know what? Anyways, just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, what's that to me? Who else? Man, let's get started already. You got a little sour and a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, cute wings. Natsuki smiled deliciously. Please spare me. Natsuki well decided to dish out me more than insult like that. There's no way that I'm not fighting back. She says fight out now. She finally started to pull things out of the bag to get started. Before long, the whole kitchen's a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, floor, spill, fluid, and plastic bags are stored about every counter. The mixer isn't big enough to make all of the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki babysitting all the movements to make sure it doesn't mess up the precious baking. Kid Winks, what do you put in the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill up the trays. I think it's still back next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter? Of course. I'm making each tray a different color. The way, even though the colors aren't different, everyone can still pick their color. That's a great idea. Are we doing anything like this with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? Do you really have a preference? So come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see to separate the batter into small balls and put in a few drops of food colors in the batch. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking, I was just following the instructions. The presentation is where you got into creative and must have fun. It's merely at times that we are more worthy in the end of looking at makes everyone lights it up. Like the ones you made of the first thing, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly reciting on her cat shapes, cupcakes, and Sayori's and Monica's delight expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you start to understand. Just make sure you finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. Were you using the electric mixer for the batter? So I get stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for icing. The icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Oh yeah, I'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After the few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As it emphasized, Natsuki sticking a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the works? I start to fight back, trying to inch my fingers towards the ball. Don't make her beat the crap out of her necks! I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some of my finger, just as your Natsuki tugging with all might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble and turn. Gross! You got it into my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glop of icing on Natsuki's cheeks. Blech. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez! You know what? Take this! Natsuki takes and wipes it off her finger before shoving her fingers towards her face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab my frism with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Ahahaha! Stop! Not until you pause it, you calling me gross. Fine! I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know what I mean? It's just a fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things like you're reacting out of me. You really should have teased girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's fingers and put them in my mouth, licking off my icing. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is surprising that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Cute wings? You really shouldn't think of kind of things with girls unless you really like them. You know what? You know that, right? What kind of questions is just asking me? It's just like that. How did the mood turn into so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me at the silence. I notice her swallowed breaths. Why am I sorry? Why am I starting feel so dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushing over the oven. Is something burning? I thought you put in a cupcake in yet. No wonder. You let me dirty the tray, dummy! How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me on your own mistakes! Jeez! Natsuki uses an oven mitts to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. Another moment, the fire alarm starts. Anyways, I'm putting it in the oven now. Yeah, the tension of the moment before she lingers over the head. But the moment has already been lost. I watched as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the ovens. Then I really picks up and whisk and continue the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells really good. The cupcake already pulled out the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a buzz of sweet-smelling, warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look! She proudly shows us the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better ones than we added the icing. Not like anyone tell me like that. I bought it with decorating stuff, so I hope you get creative. Here, scoop the icing to these bags. Natsuki's hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make you look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably would be using it this time though. What is this for? I pick up one of the nozzle that was much thinner tip of the others. This one is a really thin one, so you can strike with the other patterns. But you can use it with the stuff in the cake. Like a happy birthday or whatever. I see. That gives you a real idea, actually. That's a literature theme, right? We could make a more literature theme by writing a different poem of it. It would be fun to see like a fiber like cupcakes based on my worldly like. It was kind of expecting to see something really stupid. It was actually a really cute idea though, so haha. Maybe I was getting it from you. What is it supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not school. No, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like it's not expected that you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. I just said something with icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastening the nuzzle onto each other of the bags. There's nothing like a lot to do. We shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving a chance to think about the form, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply icing, and then we get each other to work. When we finally finished, Natsuki put them all aside for an admired artwork. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my pre-appetite. Ahaha. So you're the exact opposite in regard. If she was here, she would probably be down for 10 cupcakes already. What if she still eat dinner? Come on, it's just not healthy. Besides, when my dad's home, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyways, I was hoping that we have time for the manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's not your fault for working for slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki placed the blame on me. You can't bring the cupcake tomorrow, right? If you and Yuri times each carry some, then you're probably doing it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I can let her eat any. I wish you can listen to me the way she listened to you. Yeah. Again, think back to the conversation I had with Sayuri earlier that day. I felt so helpless. Sayuri always does listen to me, but at that point, it feels like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. Well, I woke you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. I feels like afternoon went by a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to you? Like I wanted? Well, I guess be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. See you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before is not always gonna have this chance. It doesn't have to be the way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that is possible, and I like to spend more time like this. And if you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensively. If she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend time with you. Curious. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want it to. I wouldn't really stay here longer if I could. I felt the same way as you, so Oh my god, Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me. Natsuki looks at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the side of the shirt as she's holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching her eyes fill my visions along with her slight parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Hi, Key Wings. Sayori! Just now we were... It's okay, Q Wings. I just stopped by to say hi. Oh, that's that line. Alright, that part. Oh my god, let me just put auto. Okay. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. Be right back. Huh? Okay, there we go. Actually. Alright. I'm back, tayo. Oh, shit. I am back, tayo. Kayo. Desu ne. Alright. I think I'm gonna end this stream, so. I see a few people entered it. Of course I do. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna end this, so thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Oh. Holy shit, man. I am covering Natsuki and just finished Sayori route. Alright, maybe we could start Yuri route. That's crazy. Yeah. Should I start Yuri route or maybe tomorrow? We're gonna do Yuri route. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Maybe you're right. I'm gonna do Yuri tomorrow. I'm going to do Yuri. I know. Yeah, I think that's a better way. I'm kind of a little bit tired though. Yuri Tura? What is that supposed to be? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know there's a fan service in it. Alright. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm a little bit tired today, so thank you so much for watching my stream. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, you won't miss it. And good night everyone, and I'll see you in the next stream.